Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter Walton will make a huge mistake, while Steffy Forrester settles on a Hope Logan decision. John Finn Finnegan will also make an oath to Liam Spencer. After hearkening to Liam's sweats to push her back toward Carter, Hope surely seems to be leaning in that direction. Still, there'll be another relationship Hope wants to repair before she focuses on that Carter reunion. Hope and Steffy set up common ground lately, so they'll decide to make on that. There's a good chance Hope will apologize for throwing so important support behind Carter's preemption and admit that she was wrong. Likewise, Steffy may admit she made the wrong call when she talked Eric Forrester and Rich Forrester into going against their deal with Carter. Since Steffy was the reason Hope got the charge, she'll eventually undo that decision and invite Hope back to Forrester Creations. There'll be some meaningful gestures on both sides as Hope and Steffy realize life's too short to play these games. Liam's terminal prognostic has been a real wake-up call, so Steffy and Hope will find a peaceful result. Hope and Steffy will agree to move past all the drama, so that should lead to the reanimation of Hope for the future. At the sanitarium, Liam will stop by Finn's office to ask a favor regarding Steffy and Hope. Since Liam wants the maters of his daughters to get on, he'll seek Finn's backing to make sure that happens. Indeed, after he's gone, Finn will no doubt covenant to do what he can, but Hope and Steffy are formally on the right track. Effects could change down the road, but Finn and Liam should get good news for now since Steffy's about to drink Hope back to Forrester Creations. As for Carter, he may blunder big time by surrendering to Daphne Rose's temptation. Carter assumes Hope threw their love down grounded on what he eavesdropped, but he doesn't realize Hope was adhering to Liam because of his inoperable brain mass. It looks like Carter will hit the waist with Daphne, and also realize his mistake in the coming occurrences. So stay tuned for updates on the mess of it all. Sheila tells Luna that men are simple brutes and easy to wrap around your cutlet. I regulated Deacon Sharp. He used to apple polish over Brooke Logan, but he married her. She was indeed married to Eric Forrester. Luna gops. Shut up. Sheila thinks men like women who are a little bad. It keeps effects instigative. Luna wants to believe there's hope for her and will, but you know what I've done. Sheila says men are lamb, they'll believe whatever she wants them to. They'll come around. If they do and they'll make them. Luna asks how she can make Will see her. Sheila suggests she delivers Zen's pizza to Forrester Creations. Luna demurs that they all know her. Sheila has the perfect result. At Forrester, Brooke's in lingerie when she hears the door open. She calls out, "Ridge, is that you?" and comes out and spins around. She screams when she realizes it's Taylor standing there smirking and shaking her head. Taylor notes she was obviously awaiting Ridge, and informs her that he'll no longer be doing fittings for Brooke's bedroom. She's embarrassed for her, still trying to use coitus to get Ridge from her. It's not passing. Brooke sniffs to Taylor that it's a veritably busy day. Taylor says, "Not too busy to throw yourself at Ridge." Brooke tells her she's a answer. Taylor informs her what they've is important, deeper than anything he's had with her. She's had numerous cases with her compulsive attachment style. Taylor tells Brooke she needs to move on. Ridge is no longer an option. Luna visits Sheila at Il Giardino. Her grandmother assures her cleric's out running errands. She laughs at Luna mooning over a print of Will on her phone. Luna complains he's wasting time with that prissy Electra Forrester. Sheila suggests she show him what he's missing and get him allowing with another part of his deconstruction. In the wardrobe department at Forrester, Will watches Electra work. He pays no attention to what she's byword and walks over to kiss her. She ultimately pulls back and reminds him that they're in the office and anyone could walk in. They respect a piece of jewelry and Will puts it around Electra's neck. She turns and they kiss again. Electra formally again puts on the thickets and tells him there are other effects they can do, like a gym day. Will deadpans. Wow, that sounds so delightful. Luna, in a disguise, regards in as they rave about their his and hers massages. She hides as Will tries to move Electra to come over to his place latterly for a movie. I know you want me as much as I want you. Electra's off like a shot when Ivy textbooks. Will sighs. Luna enters and says, "I got what you want. Hot and racy?" At Il Giardino, Sheila chuckles to herself as she watches the progress of her granddaughter's pizza delivery on her laptop. Mamma mia! In the design office, Carter's changing and shirtless when Daphne walks in. He chuckles that he allowed. The door was locked. She locks in and sashays over. Lucky for me it was Ent, she purrs. Carter slings his shirt on and says he has a meeting. She muses. Coming time. Latterly, Taylor finds Daphne sitting behind the office and asks if Steffi's around. Daphne says no. Taylor thanks her for being a friend to her son. She's happy she's still there in Los Angeles. Daphne is unexpectedly enjoying her time there. Taylor suppositions that's because of Carter Walton. She asks what it's about him. Daphne says his heart. Taylor hopes with Hope out of the way, perhaps he can see more easily. Daphne gripes that Hope only saw what he could do for her, and she no way took responsibility. Taylor says it's not surprising she's Brooke Logan's son after all. They go over Brooke doing whatever she can to get attention from men. It needs to stop Taylor countries. In the main office, Brooke finishes dressing as Carter walks in. He notices she's off and asks what's going on. Once he's up to speed on Taylor blasting into the office, Brooke tells him she went on and on about how she lost Ridge. She's sure it was the highlight of her day. Carter sighs. Brooke muses that they were musketeers formerly, but she wormed her way back into Ridge's life. And she calls me the manipulative bone. Carter's sorry. Brooke doesn't know how to work there without being with Ridge. They merited to have the company back. But she misses him and loves him. Carter understands. He's the love of her life. Brooke wonders how Ridge could leave her and go to Taylor. They go over Carter allowing he could do the right thing and still have Hope in his corner. She wants nothing to do with him. Brooke fears she's damaged her relationship with her too. She asks about the cut on his eye. Carter says it's a gift from Deacon. Brooke gawps. Carter can't condemn him for defending his son. He hurt people, including Brooke, who loves Ridge. We're going to get through this, he says, taking her hand. Daphne regards in and glares as she watches them and hears Carter say he's not giving up on Hope and Brooke will have Ridge back. He's your fortune and you're his. He goes on about how special Hope is to him and predicts they'll be together again. Daphne thinks to herself, you're not going to be with Hope again, the mistake of your life. You're going to be mine. In the sanitarium, Liam tells Steffi he owes her his life. She sniffs that he'd have done the same for her. In fact, he did when she nearly drowned in the bathtub. Gosh, we've been through so important. They're always there for each other and for Kelly. Finn arrives and is stupefied to see Liam in the bed. Steffi tells him Liam nearly failed. He'd a brain bleed. Finn examines Liam and asks him some questions. He assures Steffi he'll check in with Grace Buckingham to see where effects stand. Liam tells Finn that Steffi's been there the whole time. Grace comes by and explains it's been touch and go. Liam says that's Croker. Speak he'd be dead if Steffi didn't find him. Grace says if he remains stable, they're hopeful he'll get through this. Liam thinks he's okay. Finn tells Buckingham that Liam is a big part of their world, and he'd like to be brought into the circle. Steffi warns that Liam is adamant that no bone knows about this. Liam says, especially not Beth and Kelly. Finn frowns. Stepping away with Finn, Grace mentions that Liam's former head injuries are a consideration in his recovery, but he's determined to pull through for his two little girls. Across the room, Liam tells Steffi he's determined to be at Kelly's daddy/son cotillion. Steffi tells him Kelly believes in him and she does too. He's not giving up. Liam doesn't have a choice. Kelly and Beth need him. I need them. Suddenly he's tired. He asks Steffi to go see the girls and give them a big clinch from him. Grace announces that Liam should get some rest, so Steffi and Finn head to the door. Liam thanks Steffi again. At Il Giardino, Deacon flashes to fighting Carter. Hope appears and he thanks her for coming in. He explains that he did commodity, and he wants it to hear it from him first. It involves violence. He couldn't let Carter get down with what he did to her. He'd it coming. Hope pouts. You got into it with Carter? Deacon says no bone. Treats her that way. Not while he's alive and remonstrating. Hope intones. Let me get this straight, you got into a physical altercation with Carter? Deacon says he'll be fine. The Joe ran out of him and played kissy face with the nose. He didn't stand by her or push back when Steffi fired her again. What kind of man allows the woman he apparently loves to go through that? Hope appreciates that her father's heart was in the right place, But Carter could press charges, and he could go back to jail. Cleric assures her that won't be. He says hearkening to Carter's defenses made him realize what a good Joe she had in Liam. Cleric deals with the eatery issue and also picks up again with Hope, who wishes he'd stayed out of her business. He wants Carter as far down as possible, he doesn't want him bringing his new squeeze in there. Hope doesn't suppose he'd go out of his way to hurt her. Cleric reminds her that her life started going off the rails when her marriage to Liam ended. He knows it wasn't all sun and roses, but now Steffi's happily hitched with Finn. Deacon thinks he and Liam have effects in common. They're both devoted to their daughters. Hope agrees that he's an awful man. She and Beth are lucky to have him in their lives. Cleric knows she still has passions for Liam. Hope just wishes effects had ended else. I hurt him terribly. Deacon feels he'd still be there for her. Hope hasn't checked in on him recently. She couldn't imagine her life without him in it. In Forrester's design office, Daphne tells Carter he needs to move on from Hope. His whole future is in front of him, he just needs to snare it. Carter nearly kisses her, but pulls back at the last second. She says, "Whenever you're ready," and also walks out. Carter sits and looks at Daphne's press release. He thinks about Hope and subscribing the LLC papers.